Hello guys, it's Hello and welcome back to a series that I've been neglecting with. It is how to. Just keep all the stuff late for later and let's just discuss how to earn score stick faster consistently. Let's let's do this. Okay, first thing first, because before any kind of tip, I just want to say that you can make sure that you can earn more score by having to use consecutive to lower your score stick price, or you can use crash so you can earn more score per kill. But that's something that you can just tweak yourself. If you don't like using crash or using consecutive, that's okay, because this other tip won't include any kind of attachment, gear, specialized, and anything. It's just a tip that you have to change in yourself. So let's get to the first tip, and that is knowledge about getting score. Like I said before, you can earn more score by using crash, but you don't have to use crash, because if you have many knowledge about using your advantage to earn many score, you can earn score streak faster. You see that I'm saying score streak, not kill streak, because if you try to earn kill streak, you'll get score streak, but there's other way to earn score streak without getting kills. For example, it is the first thing you have to do is remember the game mode that you're playing. I like to play in that match, so the way that I earn score is by kill, assist aka UAV assist, score streak, any kind of score streak assist, specialist assist, and that's about it. That's nothing. There's nothing else except destroying enemy score streak and equipment, which is relatively hard to do because it's dependent on the enemy. But the kill and assist, I say assist, both of them are AKIAs, but kill and assist still AKIA earning for score. That's the only major score that I can earn. But if game mode has domination, you can earn score by capturing, you can earn more score by killing an enemy in the capture zone, you can earn more score by defending your capture zone, and you can earn more score by changing a flag from an enemy's possession to you, like just like that, like hardpoint, shooting your things, anything. So make sure you know how to earn this and try to put focus on that. The next tip I have to tell you is the tip that might work in getting kill streak and also score streak, and is trying to think about staying alive more than just getting a kill. Let me give you a example. Okay, so the first example is very simple, and it's like, for example, you're shooting a guy and he doesn't die. He put one bullet on you, you put like 6, 5, maybe 5 or 4. He was about to die, but he back off. If you're thinking about getting a kill, you'll push that in place of dying. Think about staying alive and trying to be smart, you'll not push that. Either you're gonna be in the area and just back off. You know that you cannot win that combat because that combat is out of your range. That's the big thing about this trading cosmic, is that you can do possess simply on kills, but to try to stay alive with it. So be smart, know how to play the and make sure you get the kill. Make sure you get the kill, but don't push it too hard. Okay, the next tip that I'm going to give, it's a bit, it's whatever it is. Like I said, is to combine this both knowledge, staying alive and earning score. I would say that staying alive is still be the priority here, but if you put too much priority in staying alive, you just camp and do absolutely nothing, and it's terrible. You don't get no score streak. So the best way to implement this is, I'm gonna give an example of team deathmatch. In deathmatch, the way to earn score is by kill and assist. So let's involve on kill and assist, and I'm going to stay alive. So when I'm flanking, when I see an enemy fighting with my friend, I'll put one bullet in that guy and just run away. In return, I get to assist and get 100 score. But if something like I see an enemy, but there's no teammate on me, and then one bullet and for nothing, then that is a obviously bad option because he'll not die, and you'll probably die. And that's the main thing about this kind of playstyle. You don't have to change your playstyle, just know what to do. Try to keep a straight mind. Okay, the next tip is your psychological tip. Straight mind and don't be nervous. Be confident. Okay? If you see plenty of gameplay of mine, I am mostly confident, but I sometimes feel really bad fighting an enemy. And that's something that I'm trying to improve upon myself, and you should be too improving upon this particular part. So if you're in a game and you're using something like command ups, you realize that you're strong up close and your accuracy up close is alright, decent. You should try to be confident in that close quarter gunfight. Don't be scared, because sometimes if you're scared like myself, I tend to just back off. I back off like way too much when I will just have way too much fun, because I was just not confident. I was afraid that I could beam, and that's something that you should not consider getting beam. Usually you get beam because that's your own mistake. It's not about you trying to fight an enemy, it's just being unlucky. So try to be confident in your gunfight. Don't be nervous. Keep a straight mind. And the other part is trying too confident, and too confident is also bad, because like I said, I've done this before in the gameplay where I used to put it in Outrider. I was too confident when I got the 20 kill streak, and I pushed something that I could never win, because he has the superior range, he has a cover, and I have aggressive EV, so I would not win that gunfight at any cost. Yeah, the fourth tip that I'm trying to tell you is keep practicing, okay? The best way to keep practicing is to use Scorestreaks that suits your skill level. So for example, if you're new, try use UAV dot care packages. So keep improving on the first 3 tips. Keep doing that. If you get consistent at getting these 3 Scorestreaks, try to bump it up. Change the care package to halohowto, change the FXD to something, so that way you have more challenge to do. You have more things to learn just by improving slowly. Don't rush it too much. If you're new to the game and you just want to get advanced, it could happen, but it won't happen consistently, and you can track your effort. So try to set a goal that is possible, and then when you reach the goal, try to set another goal that's higher. Oh no! So yeah guys, that's about it. Keep practicing, keep doing your step, and you might find yourself getting better at this game. If you find this helpful, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching. I am Halo. Goodbye. Okay.